Hey everyone, it's Nick here. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another 2 Minute Tuesday. This week I wanted to take a minute to go over a component that I think is it's one of the newer components that we have, but it's also probably one of the lesser used. And you may not know a whole lot about it, but I think it's really cool. It allows you to build your own interfaces and connect to Hippo, maybe in a really customized way, a way that's specific for you, or maybe if you have an end client that you're handing the product off to, and you need to build them a nice little page to control the Hippo from. And that component is actually the REST API. So if we go ahead and have a look in here, the REST API is a component. So once you've added it to the system and dragged it out onto a pin board, you can see that where we would normally set settings, there really isn't much. There's just a description of what the Hippo API, the REST API can do for you and how to go about accessing it. So this is the URL. And again, if you're not familiar with REST API, it's a way for us to get HTTP commands and actually do something based on that. So this will tell you the IP address and the port number that you can go to actually control the Hippo. And so if I open up a web page really quickly on my local system and go to that address, this is the page that I'm greeted with. So you can really easily see all of the different commands that we can send, all the different things that we can do inside of Hippo, things like layer control, uploading media or deleting media, getting a database of that media. We can even do things like setting mix presets. So if I come back over to Hippo real quick, just to show you, and maybe also show you my output here, if we go ahead and we want to maybe apply a mix preset to my mix one, and I know that I have another preset in bank two, all I need to do is actually click on this command, and there's a try it out button here. So if you want to actually see how it works and what kind of things you need to insert in there, you can hit the try it out, enter the information you need, and then hit the execute button, and you can see that that preset happens live in real time as soon as we get the command. We can also do other crazy things like control individual pins. So if I wanted to scroll down and find this pin fade value, you can see that I will need to insert the pin path. And again, that's from the HippoNet overview here. If I follow engine mix one, layer one, mixer level, I need to insert all of those places, the pin path, into this here, and using underscores as separators, I can set the value of the pin that I want to apply and how long I want that fade to happen. So if I hit execute now, you can see that a fade, we're fading the value of that pin over that time. So really with the REST API, you can control every single thing you could using DMX or using multi-controller, but it's just a quick, easy way to get set up with a web page. And again, at the top of this, we also have some examples of different web pages that we've set up kind of as like a template to hopefully spark your creativity on ways that you could maybe build a custom web page for you or your customers if you're handing this off to them, and how to actually do things like recall presets and other things like that. So yeah, I think that the REST API is really cool. Oh, and I forgot, this is probably going to be a two-part series. I think I'm going to do another video about this as well. But if I show you, we also have a Bitfocus companion plugin, and it utilizes the REST API as well. So that'll be a tag team thing. I'll try to pop that video up really quickly as well so that you can see how to get started with that. But anyway, I hope you learned something. Please go check out the REST API, check out the API that we've built. And if you come up with anything cool, please feel free to share it. We love seeing what you guys can come up with, especially building your own web pages and maybe your own kind of like web applications to help in your day-to-day process. But if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back next week with another one. Cheers. Bye.